Coming up this time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
Wearing shoes with no socks. Don't do it.
Charlie will explain her, wait for it, nipple options.
And posterior, because it's a funny word.
I'm Dale.
And I'm Charlie. All that and more, this time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
Have you ever looked at your belly button and were like, does my belly button look fat?
You're asking the wrong person.
No, and I just, you know,
does my belly button look fat? I can judge how fat I'm getting by the number of knuckles that fit inside my belly button when I put my finger in there.
All right. I'm just comparing it to like when somebody's like, oh, do I look fat in this dress? Does this make my butt look fat?
I see, right.
Like, does anybody ever say, hey, does my belly button look fat?
I've never had anybody say that to me.
Okay, so I'm going somewhere with this.
I hope so. I never know with you, though.
Would you add a fake belly button to your body to make your legs look longer?
I don't know why.
Now, honestly, this sounds like something like dudes would do.
Really?
Right? But belly button stickers are apparently all the rage right now in China. And there's a growing number of women reportedly using them as a way to make their legs look longer. Okay, so this is how this works. They're not expensive, too. They're like $1.40. So how this works, okay? The stickers are usually placed a few centimeters above the real navel, which is then concealed with a skirt or pants in order to make your torso seem shorter, therefore your legs look longer.
Yeah.
Now, I actually have a long torso.
You do?
Yeah. Like I appear taller than I am, I think, because of the torso.
Yeah, you're much longer above the waist than below the waist.
Right.
Sadly, so am I.
Hey, why not some Charlie fun facts?
So what is the proper order for taking off your clothes?
I don't know. I've never really thought about it.
Well, it's worth thinking about because apparently there is a correct way and an incorrect way.
Yeah.
All right? Mm-hmm. So what's your order?
My order?
Yeah.
Okay, does this count shoes? Shoes obviously have to come off first. Shoes are usually gone there at the front door anyway.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So like when you're in the bedroom, like you're going to strip down for the night, shower, whatever.
Okay.
Go.
Shirt comes off first.
Okay.
Then comes pants.
Right.
Then underpants, and finally socks.
See, you're doing it right.
I am doing it right. Yay!
Which is weird because to be totally naked and just wearing socks.
Well, sometimes your feet are getting cold.
Here's the thing. The incorrect way, and according to a study, most people do it this way. Shirts, socks, then pants, then obviously knickers.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you take your socks off? Then you have to actually move your pants out of the way to take the top of your socks off, kind of thing.
Well, see, if you're me and you wear tighter jeans, the socks get in the way of the removal of the jeans. Oh. So the socks need to come off first.
Oh. So you see, this won't be a problem when you graduate to mom jeans.
Funny,
You're still trying to squeeze into your Forever 21s.
But also, I don't take my shirt off first.
No?
No, like I'll do
what do you do?
I do my bottoms first.
So you do your socks first?
I do like socks, pants, knicker, then shirt. I'm ass backwards. It's true. I Googled it. Peanut butter and flatulence. Peanut butter is made by grinding roasted peanuts in a paste. Blah, blah, blah. Makes you gassy. End of Google search.
Charlie's been eating, because yesterday we were talking about snacks that she brought in that she received from her various relatives that just seemed to show up at her house with snacks. And one of them was the peanut butter M&Ms. Not the peanut M&Ms, peanut butter M&Ms. And
yesterday,
they're a little addictive.
And good.
But Charlie discovered that...
Even you did it, too. Yesterday, we had the burps.
We did. We were a little gassy, and I was kind of afraid because I said, it's fine if it's coming out the attic, but once it starts coming out the basement...
And I happened to find a couple of leftovers this morning, and I had a handful.
And now she's burping again.
And now it's just the indigestion.
Oh.
According to this, we release gas any which way 14 times a day. I've done it in the last 5 minutes.
Tomorrow for more fun fart facts.
Anyway, moving on. Just so you know, peanut butter is gassy. Just a heads up.
I've heard of smoothie, crunchy, now apparently gassy. Can you picture what the two bears are going to be doing on the front of the jar?
Oh, man.
One will have a match in his hand. Let's put it that way.
That's awesome.
And not everything makes it on the radio. Like this conversation Charlie and I had regarding her ongoing breast cancer treatment.
She goes, I can make nipples out of anything for you, love. She goes, in fact, the most popular way to make nipples is from your. And I'm like, back the bus up.
What?
I go, so you're telling me you're going to take my southern part and add it to my northern part? And she's like, well, yeah. She goes, when you, like, aesthetically, she goes, it's the same tissue color.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, I don't think me or most people in life have ever thought about that.
I never have.
Right? Until now. You'll go home. Honey, can I see that? And can I see that? I need to compare. But no, so she's like, yeah, she's like, this is sort of how we would most likely
Really?
try. And it's because too, the lady part just keeps making tissue. It's like a magical place down there, apparently, for surgery
Magical place.
for everything.
It keeps regenerating?
Yeah, basically. And she's like, this is the best place for us to pull from to try to create real nipples. She says, the only problem is because they're over time, sensation might come back, because you never know.
Yeah.
She goes, most women don't like it because they protrude always. Like, you can always see them.
It's always cut last time.
It kind of is, right? Because it's it's aesthetic, right?
So
as opposed to functional.
Going forward, everybody's going to go, do you want me to turn the heat up in here, Charlie? A little cold?
I'd be like, no, it's just my nipples. They just got a mind of their own. Oh, God. It's funny, but it's true, but it's sad. But anyway, so.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
I just.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Quite the hodgepodge of weather.
Yes, hodgepodge.
There's that word again.
Really?
I know.
Just making words up.
No, you looked that up before and you discovered that it is an actual word.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I'm not asking you to use it. We've got a brain buster we're working away on right now. It's a new survey that claims that more than half of all men are sure they have a great what?
I'm thinking it's ass.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Does your man think that his ass is just on fire?
My brothers do.
Oh.
Can we clear this up and just say, we're just going to call it a posterior from now on, please?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's right.
Look at you guys with the potty mouths, honestly.
Equality.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have hot heinies just like us.
Well, guess what? You're right.
I am right.
You are right.
Awesome.
I have been known to check out the posterior more than the frontier.
I'd agree with you.
Right?
I don't know what it is with you guys. All I know is that I don't worry about that kind of thing in life. No, I don't have a good rear end. Are you kidding? I could wear white pants and cars would be pulling up behind me waiting for the movie to start. Are you kidding me? Like this morning's question, new survey claims more than half of all men are sure they have a great what. And I'm surprised it took too long.
Really?
Because it rhymes with what.
That's right. And I believe the proper terminology is posterior.
Posterior? Yes.
As opposed to the frontier.
There is no word in frontier.
Made it up.
It's anterior.
No, because then that would be inside.
No. Anterior.
Oh,
With an A. There's anterior and posterior.
Anterior.
You pay attention to the posterior more than the anterior.
And the anterior
Is the
area.
It's the front.
You know what? I like my word better. Shut up. It's just better.
Tune in tomorrow morning for another Brainbuster and more abuse.
I need you to understand something. It's very important for your health.
Okay.
Mankles, the new trend, is bad for you.
First of all, what are mankles?
So have you noticed through last summer and even this fall, because it's been so warm, men are wearing sort of pants pleated with dress shoes but no socks? Have you noticed that?
I've seen that, and it just seems to be a little bit more prevalent. It used to just be the snotty yacht club guys that used to do that.
Right, okay.
Now you're starting to see the metrosexuals pull it off.
And with that, this is a new man trend where men are showing off their ankles. Therefore, their mankles. But apparently this is bad for your health.
Wow.
So the College of Podiatry says there's been an increase in fungal infections in men because of this sockless trend.
Oh.
So wearing shoes with no socks can cause problems with your feet. Did you know the average feet sweat about half a pint a day of fluids? So just putting it into man terms.
Seriously?
Like half a beer pint is what your feet will sweat a day.
Wow.
Here's the problem. Too much moisture and warmth can lead to this fungal infections, which is also known as athlete's foot.
Uh-huh.
So if you must show off your mankles, the experts suggest buying well-ventilated and properly fitting shoes.
Yes.
Or if you need to wear those cool little trendy shoes to show off your mankles, they suggest spraying your shoes and your feet with like a deodorant ahead of time. Fun fact.
Or fungal fact, you mean?
When you were little, did your mom ever tell you to put your wiener away? Just wondering.
Yes, when company's coming over. What? Oh, I got to put pants on? No.
Well, because here's the thing. I mean, I'm a mother of sons, as many are, and there are phrases in life that I never thought I'd have to say. But now that I have children that are boys, they just seem so commonplace. For example, even yesterday.
Yeah?
We went outside. We were playing. First thing I had to say to my 5-year-old was, put your wiener away. Other things.
Your kids are natural-born nudists. Born free.
Other things that moms have had to say to their sons. Where are your pants? That was another phrase.
That doesn't even have to be boys, though. That could be anybody. People have said that to you around here.
Put your pants on, Charlie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you can be a dinosaur when you grow up. I've had to say that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't have a raccoon as a pet. In fact, yesterday I had to ask them, where are my couch cushions? Because I'm like, guys, go downstairs and make a fort or something, right? I didn't actually mean take all the cushions off Mommy's living room couch.
Mom, that's how you make a fort.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you actually have kids?
I have one of each.
Okay.
And part of the reason I'm calling is because that very phrase, there are things you have to say as a parent that you never thought you'd say,
Yep.
is something I started a conversation on Facebook with this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Took my kids Halloween shopping. My son bought some guy from some video game. And my husband made him a sword so that the costume would be a little better.
Right.
So instantly, as my 9-year-old did, start chasing his sister around the house.
Uh-huh.
And all I hear is, I'm aiming for your bum crack.
So make sure you get out and eat some eggs. Today is International Egg Day. It is the day of the egg.
No.
The day to celebrate.
No. Can't do the egg.
You know, you're such a weirdo.
What do you mean I'm such a weirdo?
You don't like eggs?
Dale I am. I do not like fried eggs with ham.
Would you eat them in a bun?
No, because the yolk would run.
How about in a frittata?
All fluffy and rubbery? I'll say nada.
Maybe then a nice big omelet?
Made with 6 eggs? I'm gonna vomit.
Would you like to try my quiche?
A waste of pastries, not my niche.
But tell me why you don't like eggs.
Because given time, it will sprout legs.
Are there eggs you'll tolerate most?
Enough maple syrup? I can handle French toast.
All new from Cobb Music. The album you've been waiting for. It's Charlie Sings the Hits. From the classics like
Tonight's the night. Gonna feel alright. Is that the song?
you'll also get
Where it began. I can't begin to know it. But I know it's growing strong.
to the soundtrack smashes.
Just a fool to believe, just a fool to believe she's like the wind. Oh, wait, we're not at the part. She's like the wind.
And who could forget
I've
Had
the time of my life, and I ever you.
maybe for this, I swear. It's the truth. Oh, it all to you.
And of course, her biggest #1 hit.
Feeling anymore.
Oh, wow. It's like having Kevin Cronin right here in the studio with us.
I forgot what we started fighting for.
Charlie sings the hits. Brand new from Cobb Music. Just in time for Christmas gift giving. Available on iTunes. Where the I stands for Innisfil.
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in.
If you enjoyed that 15 minutes you'll never get back, follow and subscribe. More on Dale and Charlie at 1075coolfm.com.
Download your favorite episodes there or at Spotify. Leave a review so our egos can get inflated.
Waste your time next week.